What's up, guys? Professor Ivysaur here with another Pokemon Showdown unrated random battle video. Today he ends up leading off with the Sage, and I end up leading off with the Ho-Oh. I'm going to go for the Flame Charge, so he does end up bringing out the Kyogre. I really don't have anything on the Ho-Oh for this thing, so I'm probably going to have to switch out. But into what? Into what? I don't know. I don't know. Hold on here. We just gotta wait for him. I don't remember. What did I switch into? I think I'm just gonna go out into Venomoth. That makes the most sense to me. Just go into Venomoth real quick. Can be done, you know? Yes, you know. I'm watching so much Full Metal Alchemist now. I just spend my days on Netflix watching Full Metal Alchemist now. This is just so good. Alright, so he stays in with Kyogre and goes for the Scald, huh? Yeah, that's alright. We'll go for another battler. He did end up forfeiting, which is quite a shame, really. I was actually pretty happy with that random team, which is rare because usually they give teams, you know, ugh. But no, this time it was pretty good, and he forfeited. That's fine. Alright, so we end up leading off with the Kyurem White as I end up leading off with the Darkrai. I am going to go for the Nasty Plot as I do not have the Dark Void, nor would I ever want to use Dark Void as it is so overpowered. It's not even funny. Or is it funny? Who really knows? I don't. Ugh. Man, my CPU just isn't very good for recording. That's alright. I'll live. Alright. I do really just want to go for the Nasty Plot here. I think that's my best bet. Yeah, my CPU's just going up. And I hate that because then it's all laggy in the video and everything. Which is just not good, you know. No. Yeah, but that's alright though. I'll live. I guess. I hope. Will I? Will he make it to the next episode? No one knows, because it's not the next episode yet. I've got so much, random stuff, like Google, the stuff that stays on after you close Google Chrome. That's up and everything, and it's, running on my CPU, and I'm like, no. Alright, so he does end up going for the Focus Blast and taking out Darkrai. I feel like Darkrai would be a much better ghost type. You know? Alright, so what to go into? I could go into Relicanth, but I really just don't wanna. I'm gonna go out into Tornadus. Just because I feel that would be the best move here. Just go for a Heat Wave, as that does make the most sense to me. Yes. Alright. See, I think the big issue is I use OBS because that's the best thing for it. But it takes up so much CPU when recording and stuff. It's is it really worth it to use OBS? Because, I could use, Fraps or whatever, but I don't think that, records Showdown and everything, and it's I don't want to have to go through all the hassle. You know? It's just not good. How many? And I have to do it in, the one, whatever number here, because otherwise it would be, 320p and 280 and whatever. I'm no, I'm good. I'd rather not, you know. I'd rather not do that. I do end up going on the Heat Wave on the Cryogonal though, so that's good. Although it kind of confuses me why it would go out, why it would go out to the Cryogonal because of Focus Blast on the whole trio there. Whole trio there can really get Focus Blasts and all that. But he lucked out. I did not go for the Focus Blast. And now I want to go out to Staraptor. Let's go out to Staraptor. That makes the most sense to me right now. General. Yeah. Well. Yeah. I'm looking at all these settings and everything, and it's like, oh, I don't need it like that, but I'd really prefer it like that, you know. It's just crazy. Alright, he does go for the freeze dry and almost take out Staraptor. However, I am going to go for the close combat. Wow, Cryogon was really fast. I'd never realized how fast he was. You know, because he is just a snowflake. Oops. I accidentally opened up Google unknowingly. And now the video froze. He goes for the freeze dry, takes out Staraptor. But we're gonna have to wait for this to... Right, it caught back up. I hate that. I can't even open Google because the CPU just goes up too high. Which, I mean, it's alright though. And it's not like I have a bunch of things open. I've only got OBS and Pokemon Showdown open, you know. And Skype. I just kind of keep that open though. Speaking of which, you put offline. I had online as my little whatever. It's late tonight when I'm recording this and all that. I'm like, but I kind of have to because I didn't get a chance to record anything today. And then we went out to go look at Christmas lights and all that stuff. So I am faster. Unless it's a speed tie, which I highly doubt. It's kind of an odd speed that Doug Trio has, 244. Alright, I do take it out. Wonder if I can... See, it's usually much worse when I stream. When I used to stream, at least occasionally. It used to be bad with the whole lag and stuff. But recording, it's much better. Still not great because I just having the whole the CPU is an issue, really. That's really my only issue with this computer, actually, is the CPU is just kind of bad on it. I mean, it's not bad. I'm not saying it's a bad computer and all. It just eventually I'd like a better CPU to record and stuff on and upload. But that's quite alright though. I'll live. Because usually when I'm playing and not recording, it's pretty fast and everything. It's pretty nice. Yeah. I do it a setup thing or whatever, but it's not really much to see. I got the basic stuff, but I do pop his air balloon though. So I can go out to Kingler. Oh, he goes for the Rock Blast. I'm gonna put on black and white sprites, just cause. I'm gonna go for the Crab Hammer. I don't really think I'm gonna win this one, but hey, you never know. Just because he did take out... It's only turn 9 just now. He did take out Darkrai on the first one. Which is quite a shame, actually, because they really could have used that. But that's alright. Who knows? Anyway. See, it's a little hard to think about things to talk about when you're just commentating alone, you know? I mean, I'd like to do, like, commentaries with, like, other friends. But really the only issue with it is, most of my friends are, like, more athletic. Which, I mean, I used to be. I used to be, like, super athletic, gymnastics, and whatever. But, then I got all these problems. Not gonna go too far into it. But, you know, now I kind of just sit at the computer and hang around the house. And, I mean, I go out. You know, I go out to, like, Target. I'm just not really an out-in-town person anymore, you know? Like, we do, like, Target Day once a week. And usually, you know, I used to go out, like, every single week. But I had gymnastics that night. And then eventually I just got, like, super tired and everything after doing it. And I had a bunch of issues and whatever. But, I mean, it's not bad anymore, you know. It's kind of over with. Kind of just back to normal now. I like to go outside. I like to go jump and everything. So that's good. I don't know. Maybe I'll do dual commentary, like, something, you know? Like Ruby and Sapphire. Like Ruby Sapphire playthrough or something. Those are one of my favorite games. The whole Ruby and Sapphire thing. Yeah. Boy, what to talk about? Here's something to talk about, actually. I got, my sister got this Plusle card the other day. Because she never gets packs. I mean, occasionally, you know, she'll get, like, 1 or 2 packs. But she got, Furious Fist pack the other day. And it's a Plusle card, you know. I've got multiple of them. And, half of the card, where usually it's kind of curved, kind of like a circle on the edge, it's pointy. Like it was kind of not quite cut, you know, like it was on the edge of it and it didn't quite cut. That's kind of what it's like. I'm going to go for the Sword Stance here. It goes for the Thunder Punch and takes me out. I never expect the Elemental Punches on it. Anyway, it's kind of like pointy on the edge, you know? Which is a little weird, you know. I'd never seen anything like it, you know. The rest of the card is like, you know, normal and all that, and it's got everything correct. I actually looked at one of my cards to see, I mean, other than a few scratches, because she's not like, oh, it has to be mint condition, you know, like me. I'm kind of more, you know, if I get a holo rare, I put it in a top loader. I don't even put it in sleeves or whatever. I put it in a top loader so I don't mess it up at all, so it stays mint. But, yeah, it was just something I'd never seen before. It was, rounded on the top left and bottom left corners, and then pointy, like, just flat, like you would see a piece of paper, on the top right and bottom right corners. You know, switching to these black and white sprites actually seems to help the CPU a bit. So, maybe I'll just stick with that. And, it should, do better, you know? I like the black and white sprites. It's kind of a nice change of pace. Because, I always kind of do the whole, X and Y 3D sprites and everything now. But, using these black and white sprites is, actually pretty nice. I like it. I like it a lot. You know, it's really fun. You know, just going on the Wi-Fi room and Showdown and just, like, doing free-for-alls. Whoopsie. And doing the whole free-for-all thing, like asking people to do free-for-alls. It's actually pretty fun. Usually I do regular battles, Little Cup, OU, well, hardly ever OU and UU. I usually do like NU, RU, and Little Cup. And PU. I like PU a lot. That's actually one of my favorite tiers. Oh, I do miss the head smash. As it goes for the Thunder Punch, I'm going to get my leftovers, and that is not going to take me out next turn, but I am going to go for another head smash. It's cool to like see people what they're looking for. You know, like if someone wants like a Manaphy, and I have a Manaphy, and they have these like websites now where it's like you could see the list of the Pokemon that they want, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool, you know? I'm gonna live that, as he does go for the Thunder Punch, and I do go for the Head Punch, and I will take him out next turn. But it's like the PokeTrade.us and whatever, you know. It's pretty cool, actually, being able to see what Pokemon they're looking for. Like, hey, if I get this Pokemon, you can choose from one of these, you know. Like, the person I'm looking at now has a... I'm actually looking right now, which is probably why it's lagging. There's like a shiny Bayonet, you know, and it shows its IV spread, his nature, his everything. If he's shiny or not, it's cool. It really is. I like it a lot. But usually, you know, if someone needs like an event Pokemon, I usually keep pretty well on stock for those. You know, like someone wants a Niantic, I usually have 3 or 4 that I get from people that I've traded with in the past, and then I can just use the events that I get from that, or legendaries, or even just regular Pokemon. You know, if people want 6IV Little Cup things, you know, to finish their Little Cup team, I usually have a lot of Little Cup Pokemon, because that's my favorite tier with the Pokemon in it. It's only turn 13, and I've already 4-2. So that's interesting. Boy, it's a little tough to think of stuff to think about now. Kind of talked about all the topics that I've kind of done today, you know? Kind of explain my day, you know, what I've done. Anyways, at the time of this uploading, it's only 5 days till Christmas. So that's good, you know, 5 days till Christmas, yeah. Boy, what to talk about? I really don't know. Kind of had a loss for topic today. Instead of a loss for words, I'm just at a loss for topic. Because usually, you know, I can think of stuff. It's late at night. I'm tired. But I needed to get a video up from doing the whole daily uploads thing, and I couldn't miss a day, you know. Especially when I think this is only like episode 10 or episode 9 or whatever. I wasn't just gonna miss one of like the earliest episodes. Yeah. Boy. Been actually using Tornadus more in X and Y for like flying around. I like to keep him in my party now. I usually use Thundurus, not Landorus. I don't like Landorus. He's pretty much almost all of the OU Pokemon I don't like, you know. Because they're just, you see them all the time, you know? Because OU is just such a popular thing, you know, at the current time, because it's so overpowered. Well, no, I suppose Uber's a little bit better, but no one ever does Ubers, you know? I suppose because everyone's kind of been like, ugh, Dark Void, Darkrai is just too much of a thing lately. Or at least it used to be. I haven't really done too many Ubers myself. I've been thinking about actually doing regular teams sometimes in between, you know? Like every couple of episodes, I'll do like a regular, like, OU, PU, RU, NU, whatever. Maybe I'll just start it off with like little cup matches. I usually lose little cup matches, but I usually lose like all matches where I make the team, because, you know, I just not very good at sets. We're gonna start the timer here because this guy's taking forever. I don't know what he's doing, man. No, I don't know. We've already been recording for 20 minutes. Oi, alright. I know we didn't get to finish the battle, but it's only turn 13. Alright? And I've been recording for 20 minutes. And usually I do 12 minutes. 12, 13 minutes. So, yeah. Sadly, I'm going to have to end the episode without finishing that battle, which I don't like. I don't like having to do that. But, yeah. I am Professor Ivysaur. I will see you all in the nextiest of the videos.